Plaintiff Leosha Smith says she and the defendant were good childhood friends who reconnected years later. Leosha's suing because she claims the defendant is nothing but a thief who stole her CDs. Defendant Precious Dixon says Leosha is trying to make a mockery of the court because she knows that Precious does not have her CDs. Precious is countersuing for defamation of character.
Start with you.
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today to tell you that the defendant here is a thief. She stole from me. And let me tell you what happened. I know the defendant here. We were good friends growing up. We were good childhood friends. And I moved away from my hometown. We later reconnected on Facebook, and the defendant here, she relocated to Maryland, and I lived in Georgia, and she invited me to come hang out with her for a weekend, which was a holiday weekend, Memorial weekend. So I drove to Maryland to go hang out with Precious and reunite with her because I haven't seen her in a while. I get to Maryland, we had a good time. We kicked things off like old times. We went out, we had drinks, went to the club, we had fun. While I was there, I received a disturbing call letting me know that I had a warrant out for my arrest, and I panicked. I didn't know what to do. So I decided to leave my car in Maryland. I didn't want to drive.
A warrant for what?
A warrant for identity theft. I had got caught up in some mix, and basically my name came up. So I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I left my car in Maryland with Precious and took the bus home back to Georgia. Maybe a couple days after I left Maryland, I called Precious and asked her if she can go in my car because I left my keys with her.
Let's back up a minute. You ever had a warrant out on you for ID
No, sir,
theft?
I have never had a warrant out for anything.
But she led off her testimony saying you the thief.
Right?
And she the only one that had a warrant out on her for theft.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what to say about it. It's true. I'm being upfront with you.
Okay. Let me hear from you.
Well, I'm confused on that part, Your Honor, because Leosha is correct. She did come out to visit me. However, she's bringing me here to make a mockery of this court as well as yourself because she has her things back. I have it here, statements from her cousin.
Tell me what she's charging you with.
She's charging me with theft of some CDs, Your Honor. Some of them are bootleg CDs. Some of them are bootleg because I took them out the car from her. Once you stole them, you played it, and that's what it was? Yeah, you know, and some of them were skipping. Yeah, no, I did not play the CDs, Your Honor. I took them out of her car because she did not want them sun damaged. What she also failed to mention was I also sent her keys to get into her car, which was repossessed in front of my house and was quite embarrassing. Don't leave nothing out.
Let me hear from you on the CD.
Okay, so like I said, I left my car in Maryland with Precious. When I left my car, I called her and asked her to remove my CDs out of my car because I don't want the sun to damage them. I don't want them to melt. So she agreed. She did that. She put them up. I left my car and my keys with her. A few days after that, my car was repossessed in front of her house. And, you know, we both didn't know what to do because I didn't know the car was stolen.
The car had a warrant out for it.
Well, we later come to find out that the car was repossessed, and I was able to work out arrangements to get my car back. I contacted Precious and let her know that I needed to send me the keys and also the CDs. Mm-hmm. She sent the keys and said that she couldn't send the CDs because her cousin was sending the keys and didn't want to tote the CDs with her on the train to work. I understood. I said, fine. She said her cousin would be sending me the CDs on the day she was off, which was the weekend. The weekend went by, and the following week I called her, and she said she was at the hair salon getting her hair done. She was on her way to California. So I didn't even attempt to ask for the CDs because...
Did you agree to allow her to transmit the CDs through a third party?
No, but she didn't have a car.
Mm-hmm. Because I had just moved to Maryland,
I don't know what that meant in terms of the answer.
To answer your question, yes, Your Honor.
You did?
Yes.
Plaintiff Leosha Smith is suing her former friend, who she claims is nothing but a thief.
Go ahead. Let me hear from you.
So, Your Honor, she is correct. I did let my cousin, my cousin did say she was going to send them to her, but it wasn't her responsibility. My cousin was upset because her safety...
It wasn't whose responsibility?
It wasn't my cousin's responsibility, and I said okay to that. My cousin was upset because her safety as well as her children...
So it was your responsibility for the CDs?
Right. Yes,
Good
sir,
enough.
it was.
So why shouldn't you pay her today for your responsibility?
I feel like I should not pay her because she does have her items back. I do have here some, I don't know if you have a copy of this. This is...
What is that?
This right here is a,
So what she says she has her CDs
That's
back?
her cousin stating that she does have the CDs.
She mentioned something to me about you stealing her CDs, about a bag, a repo, and all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all this happened in 30 days?
Yeah.
So I want to know what happened and how it can be resolved because life is too short. I thought you said you handed me something where her cousin says she got her CDs back.
It's right here, sir. That's
so don't hand me this. You handed me the wrong thing. Oh, y'all confused. Now you want to blame Doyle.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
His fault now. You read it, man. Because you didn't highlight it or anything. You read it where it says.
This is just from her cousin. She said, my bad, I'm at school. No, I have not shipped them to her. Her cousins and her family do not want to give her back her CDs because they don't want her in Atlanta.
Ma'am, do you understand what you had just told me a second ago? You said she did get her CDs, and you said, I have evidence. You said, here it is where her cousin is saying that she received her CDs.
Yes.
And that's not what that said at all. You have nothing that says she received them. Maybe I didn't hear you. One more time. Read something to me where a person says she received her CDs, because that's what you say you had.
Your Honor, I did not have anything.
Okay, good enough. $1,500 is your judgment. She said she had evidence to prove that you had received your CDs. She went through 2 different documents, tried to blame one of them on Doyle. And so when we went to the other document, she still acted like it, but then she put your hand down. I want them to lie. You probably lie like she lied. And so I'll grant you your judgment of $1,500. How does she defame you? Ma'am, we went over that. How did she defame you?
She posted messages on Facebook stating that I was a thief. I stole her CDs, but how could I steal something you asked me to get out of your car for you? I was being a good friend to her. How could I be careless with CDs, yet I have pictures of a guy you invited to my residence to come and pick you up? Let me see the evidence that
she said you stole the CDs from me.
No, sir, I don't have any evidence of that.
Your claim is dismissed. You have absolutely no evidence. You said she put it on the internet, didn't you?
Did, sir.
Well,
but I blocked her as a friend.
Have a good day. $1,500 for the plaintiff.
I called her a liar because her family has her things back. She knows that. She just still wanted to bring us to court to try and get money for something that she does have within her family.
I personally witnessed mine.
I don't have my CDs back.
Call your cousin. Call your cousin.
You gave them. So whoever has
your cousin.
I'm gonna understand. At the end of the day, wrong is wrong and right is right at the end of the day. So whatever.